Let's say China.
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 China. China.
There are next door neighbors, and you can actually see Russia from land here in Alaska.
You go over to China.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Trump statement, tweeting out insults to Angela Merkel. What's he doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host.
Yes. Hello, and welcome. I am James Andrews, and you are listening to So This Happened, the only news you need if you are really happy that tomorrow is Friday. It is Thursday, the 14th of December 2017, and today the FCC voted to end net neutrality, thereby effectively destroying the free and open internet. And to that we say, fuck the FCC. What the hell's that? What's going on? What? Oh shit! What? No, I didn't do anything. No, I'm going. Okay.
This program has been suspended by the Federal Communications Commission.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host.
Hello, hi, and welcome. I am James Andrews, and you are listening to So This Happened, the only news you need that has been approved and edited by the Federal Communications Commission. It is Thursday, the 14th of December, 2017, and today the glorious President Donald J. Trump was kind to a stray cat that wandered onto the grounds of the White House. He fed it a saucer of milk and some tuna fish. The cat, in response, said, "Meow, thank you, Mr. President." And in New York, Donald Trump Jr. has been proclaimed a very intelligent man. Meanwhile, his very smart brother Eric has been named chairman of the Federal Communications Commission. And that is all the news that is approved and edited by the FCC. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. And man, oh man, it is a brave new world, isn't it? Awful news coming out today on that. But today is the last episode of So This Happened for 2017. I paused there so maybe someone could cry, but no. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Better late than never, I suppose. So today, what I thought we would do is have a look back on what a crazy fucking year 2017 has been.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. President.
Yes, that did actually happen in 2017. I know it seems like that was a million awful years ago, and you can tell because of what he was saying. His other hand was behind his back, and I'm pretty sure his fingers were crossed. So yeah, 2017, the year of Donald Trump. Oh, that's such a horrible thing to say. It's such a horrible thing to say. The year of Donald Trump.
I went to an Ivy League school. I'm very highly educated. I know words. I have the best words. I have the best people.
I have the best courses in the world. Trump steaks are by far the best tasting, most flavorful beef you've ever had. It's the best of the best.
You know, I just left Trump National Doral in Miami, and it's a great place. I just spent $250 million rebuilding it, making it the best resort in the country.
Even the really dishonest press says Trump's people are the most incredible. When it comes to great steaks, I've just raised the stakes. Trump steaks are the world's greatest steaks, and I mean that in every sense of the word. And as a gift, Trump steaks are the best you can give. You can enjoy the world's greatest steaks in your own home with family, friends, anytime. I understand steaks. It's my favorite food, and these are the best.
The thing they most want, you know what? One of the top 10 things? Anything Trump. You believe it? My apartments, my ties, they love me. They love me. I've got the largest bank in the world from China, Chinese bank, the largest in the world, biggest bank in China, is my tenant in one of my buildings.
I have so many websites, I have them all over the place. I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me. I'm really rich. I'll show you that in a second. So just to finish off, so the polls. So they said best in the military and foreign policy. A lot of people think that I'll be the best in jobs by far. I will be the greatest that God ever created, believe me. Best in the economy, by far best in leadership. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created. I tell you that.
It's one of the reasons I'm running. I want to file my financials because now everybody's talking. He's really rich.
So not only was 2017 the year of Donald Trump, it was also the year of forgetting pretty much everything, as this little elfin man showed us only too often.
Attorney General Sessions, appreciate your willingness to appear before the committee today.
I did not remember that. I've racked my brain to make sure I could answer any of those questions correctly, and I did not. If I had remembered it, or if it actually occurred, which I don't remember that it did, I have no idea. I've not talked to him about it. I don't recall it, Senator Warner.
Just on the first page of your 3 pages of written testimony, you wrote, "Nor do I recall, do not have recollection, do not remember it." So my question is, for any of your testimony today, did you refresh your memory with any written documents?
I just don't remember it. Well, I guess I could say that I possibly had a meeting, but I still do not recall it. I don't have any recollection of even knowing he would be there.
Do you recall that article when it came out?
Not exactly. That would call for a communication between the Attorney General and the President, and I'm not able to comment on that.
You are not able to answer the question here, whether you ever discussed that with him?
That's correct.
Mr. Sessions,
I don't know how that occurred. Well, I don't know how I would characterize that, Senator Rubio. I don't believe in my conversations with the 3 times.
Just in general.
Nah. Well, I'd have to rack my brain, but I don't recall it now.
You testified a few minutes ago that, quote, "we were asked for our opinion." Who asked for your opinion?
I don't recall any such meeting. I don't recall it. I don't recall him ever having such a conversation. I do not recall any of those individuals having any meeting with Russian officials.
Carter Page.
I don't know. I don't recall that.
Did you have any communications with Russian officials for any reason during the campaign that have not been disclosed in public or to this committee?
I don't recall it.
Oh, Jeff. And 2017 started off with a man who is no longer in the scene but is still very much in our hearts. And that, of course, is the White House press secretary, Sean Spicer. How could we forget Sean?
Photographs of the inaugural proceedings were intentionally framed in a way to minimize the enormous support that had gathered on the National Mall. This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. I can sense the love in the room. Yes, I believe that we have to be honest with the American people. I think sometimes we can disagree with the facts. I mean, just the other day, he sat down with Martin Luther King Jr. I would call him a civil rights leader.
Where his dad was the civil rights leader.
Well, I think that...
I have a couple more questions.
You get one more. Let's not agree. That's a ridiculous... You're basically... Okay, Kristen, we're going to end this right now. Hunter, no. And then this one is the... I've got the 13 here as well, or the 2017. It is literally 100% the same. Well, first of all, it's not a travel ban. He's using the words that the media is using. But at the end of the day, it can't... Hold on. It can't be... It can't be...
The president himself called it a ban.
I understand.
Is he confused or are you confused?
No, I'm not confused. I mean, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard. Okay, this is silly. Okay, next. And you don't get to just yell out questions. We're going to raise our hand like big boys and girls. This is government. This is not. And I think that part of the reason the visual is important is that when you actually look at the difference, you realize this is what big government does.
I was going to say, your pin's upside down.
John Roberts always helping with the fashion tips.
It's still upside down.
Oh, Sean, we really do miss you. And of course, we can't talk about 2017 if we don't mention Donald Trump's wall.
Number one, are you ready? Are you ready? We will build a great wall along the southern border.
I say, absolutely we're going to build a wall, 100%. They go, well, you don't really mean that. That was like when I first started in June. I said right from the beginning, we're going to build a wall. It's going to be a real wall. See that ceiling up there? I mean, this is a wall that if you get up there, you're not coming down very easy. Okay, you ready? Who's going to pay for the wall? 100%. I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me. And I'll build them very inexpensively. I will build a great, great wall on our southern border, and I will have...
But for me, if one thing in 2017 stands out, it has to be...
MSNBC.
You are fake news.
The New York Times.
You are fake news.
CBS, NBC, ABC.
BBC, LA Times.
You are fake news.
The Washington Post.
You are fake news.
CNN.
Very fake news.
Politico. AP.
BuzzFeed.
Failing pile of garbage. And I've been hearing more and more about a thing called fake news.
Fake news.
I've seen people destroyed, and I think it's very unfair. Some of the media outlets that I deal with the fake news.
Fake news.
I think it's a disgrace, the absolute disgrace, but I don't think they care.
Oh yes, the fake news, perhaps 2017's biggest hit. And a quick shout out to Socialist Mob for putting together that awesome fake news music. Anyway, unfortunately, we are out of time for today, which also means we are out of time for this year. I'm going to be taking about a month off just because. And before I go, I just want to say an absolutely massive thank you to everybody that has supported the show throughout the last year, and everybody that's tuned in, recommended it to a friend, or just enjoyed it on your own. You guys are absolutely awesome. I'll still be around on Twitter or Facebook, or if you go to the website sothishappenshow.com, you can email me. I promise I try to answer all the emails that I get. Might take a day or two, but I will give you a response. So listen, Everybody, have an absolutely happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Enjoy it. Have a good and safe New Year's. And I will see you in January 2018. Good night and thank you so much. Cheers.